Hey, and happy Saturday. Hopefully, you all had an amazing week. Would really love to hear about it. As you're coming on, just say hi and let me know where you're listening in from. And I just really have something on my heart. There was just something that happened to me this week that was kind of eye opening and shocking. And I have been doing videos now pretty much Monday through Friday every day for the last year. And I have an overcomer page in my Facebook group, or my part of my Facebook profile. And I had somebody who I've known for at least 10 years reach out to me and private message me in the group and said, Hey, I would like to know a little bit about your background. So to me, that could mean anything like work background or authenticity. So I just started off by, hey, I came from family. I'm Scottish, Irish, German background. Went on to tell them a little bit what's been going on. Just published my book, and I'm out there helping people. And I put this amazing coaching program together, and it's a 10-week course. It's going to help people overcome their obstacles and really live the life of their dreams. And just shared with them just some things that have been going on in my life. And she came back with, this doesn't sound like Dorothy. And so I said something to this person that she would know exactly where I met her at, because there was a time in my life that I was part of a movement called Break the Gray, which is an amazing. They're out of Indiana, and they help save kids' lives. Like they talk about drugs and alcohol and things like that, and just having and bringing Jesus into everything, and just really it's a Jesus centered. I'm trying to just think of the word. Anyways, it's an amazing organization that help kids get over their problems of suicide, drugs addiction, things like that. So she goes, "Oh, okay." I said, "Yeah, I never shared my story with anybody back when I was. We had this weekend called it was in the Wildflowers, and in that weekend, it was an intense weekend where we really dug into." Where our past hurts was and the healing that we needed to get from that. So I believe she was one of the intercessors that was praying over us that weekend. And if memory serves me correctly, I could be wrong, but I know I met her through that organization and through a specific person. And I said, yeah, I never shared my story back then of, being bullied, being abused, having low self-esteem, and dealing with family trauma. It was just not something I talked about. Back then, I was so closed up that it was very hard for me to talk about those things. And now here I am sharing my story pretty much every day out there in some capacity, whether it's on my show or on my Facebook page or on my LinkedIn page or on somebody else's podcast, or it goes on and on and on. And I do that because I really care about people, and I really know what it's like to be in the suck, to really just really know what it's like to feel all alone. And I was just really surprised at myself, that how far I've come. And as I was listing the accomplishments, it was just like, damn. And somebody, I have women, amazing women in my life that say, you need to acknowledge yourself for that. And I was like, you're right. And where in your life have you done a lot of things, but you've taken no credit for it for yourself? I really would love to hear that, because we do so many things. And to me, it was like, it was no big deal. That was just what I was doing. But, when you list off an award-winning best-selling book, not once, but twice for the bestseller. Like, I was a co-author on another book just recently called The Blessings of COVID. So this is all in 1 year. And, having my own live show and being a life coach, helping other people get over their obstacles. And by the way, if you haven't heard, July 29th is the launch date for Unstoppable You. And in that 10 weeks, we are going to dive deep on the life that you have right now, the life that you want, creating that roadmap, and get rid of those limiting beliefs, because we all have them, and putting together a self-care program in place that is going to help you, with your self-care, as well as you will be receiving a copy of my book, and you will also be receiving in the mail a surprise self-care package. So if that resonates with you, please reach out to me. Get registered today, and we will we will just get that going for you. I will put my I will put my website in the comments. And if that resonates with you, if you are one of those people that have gone through so much and you really have no idea what life is bringing, or how to go from point A to point B, and you have these doubts and you have these limitations and you don't know how to get through that, or some of that life is pretty good, but you have clearly not put up any boundaries for yourself and have no self-care program in place, and you want to get the fun back in your life, because let's face it, with the pandemic and everything, life has been difficult, life has been hard, and I'm here to help put that back together. So if that resonates with you, then please feel free to reach out. I would be more than happy to get you registered today. As a matter of fact, registration is open, and the first couple people to do that get an extra surprise. So please message out to me if that resonates with you, or if you know somebody, then give them this information, and I'd be more than happy to talk with them. With that, have an amazing Saturday. What are you doing today to have an amazing weekend? And what is some of the things that you are going to put into place? Because I have declared it Self-Care Week this week. Pretty much every day I've had something out there about self-care. So what are you putting together with your self-care today? With that, have an amazing day, and God bless you all.